Hey Sagittarius, and welcome to your love reading for the end of June, and of course any other time that you're guided to watch, as the intention of my messages is always to be timeless. And if this message does not resonate, please don't forget to check other placements, because according to the astrology in the sky, you could be resonating with another placement than just your sun sign. So be sure to check your moon, rising, Venus, or Mars if that's the case, and definitely do not forget to cross-watch for love readings. Alright, so today I'm going to be pulling the energy of you and the person that you're connected with. You are going to be on the right and they are going to be on the left. However, feel free to reverse the roles as energy is interchangeable. And lastly, before I forget to mention, this is a general reading, so not everything may resonate. So please take what does and leave what doesn't. All right. So that aside, I'm going to be pulling the energy of the union here, the challenges, the feelings, and the desire for the connection. And at the very end, if I remember, I'm going to pull a card for the potential outcome during this time frame. All right, so let's start by pulling the energy of the union. And I'm going to use, as always, the Twin Flame Journey Oracle to get an energy update basically on what's happening here. All right, so let's get started. What is the overall energy of Sagittarius and their person? Okay, we have Justice, beautiful, balancing the scales. So you could have Libra in your chart or be connected to a Libra. Contemplation, that's like the Four of Swords to me, so more Libra energy. Oof, we got grief. This is the Five of Cups, so you could be dealing with a Scorpio. Reinvention in the reverse. Okay. Deception and pause. All right, Sagittarius. So, at the bottom of the deck, we have Awakening. Beautiful. Yeah, and Purge. Funny. So, I feel like whoever you've been dealing with knows that they need to change something about themselves in order to step up to the plate, you know, give you what you're deserving of, things of that nature. But with the reinvention in the reverse, they're still struggling. They're still in a deceptive energy, okay? But they are awakening. It is a process. The last love reading was titled, They Are Awakening to This Connection. They're still doing so, okay? Not much has changed. I mean, that was only like 2-3 weeks ago, right? So they are deceiving themselves. They're in the Seven of Swords energy because they're not taking this leap of faith into a new life, new lifestyle even. And that could be difficult, right? I feel like you're not just someone who is gonna give this person like a stagnant relationship. You know, it's not going to be something boring with you. It's going to be something life-changing. But with that comes the fears of something different and new, especially if you're dealing with someone who's not used to change, right? So there is a pause, 100%. This is like the Hangman for me. So there's a huge pause right now, but it's for a reason. Trust the process, trust this pause. I feel like it's meant for you to focus on yourself, right? But this person, whoever you're dealing with, as they're in contemplation about all the things they need to do, they are in grief. They are sad about them not being able to be there for you, be there for themselves. You know, they recognize that they are doing an injustice to the both of you by not reinventing themselves just yet. But that doesn't mean it's not happening. It's just a slow process. That's all. That's really all it is, because we do have balancing the scales here. We do have justice here. So things are going to be brought to a balance. Everything that you've been dealing with up until this moment has been for a reason. It hasn't been just to make you or your other person suffer. Okay, so they are still awakening. So I like that this card came out because it's just further confirmation that they're still in that awakening process, but things are changing. They are being brought to light here. It's just still in that pause. Okay. All right, so let's go ahead and get into the tarot now. I want to put this one first because I feel like that one really stood out to me. But things are finally being brought to justice here. All right, so let's start with the challenges here. So, like I said, I'm going to start with your person on the left first, okay? What is the challenge of the person on the left? The sun, yeah. See, what needs to be brought to light has not quite been brought to the light yet. Doesn't mean it's not going to ever, just not yet. What's Sagittarius challenge? The Five of Cups. Yeah, you're also in grief, right? You're also in sadness over this. You miss this person for sure. Feelings. The Queen of Pentacles. Wow, I love that. What is Sagittarius' feelings? Aw, the Two of Cups. Desire. Okay, we have Two of Wands and the Magician as their desire. See, they're planning something. They're trying to cook something up, whether you realize it or not. Sagittarius' desire. The Lovers. Wow. Yeah, Sagittarius, you know what's up. You know what this connection means. At the bottom of the deck, the Empress. I feel like that's you. Whoever's watching this is the Empress, okay, regardless of gender. But, oh my God. You're in this sort of feeling of loss because you know the potential of this connection. You know where it can be. You know what is happening here, right? You just want it to happen already. And there's this sort of sadness over it not coming into fruition yet. But things are definitely being worked on behind the scenes, like I said, whether you realize it or not. You know, your feelings are not lying to you. Your feelings are definitely true. Okay, this isn't anything you're disillusioned about, having these strong feelings for this person. The feeling is mutual. Okay, it always has been. All right, so what your person is struggling with is the sun. They're struggling with their own happiness. It's not just, you know, their happiness within this connection. It's just what that means for them in general. Okay, a lot of truths to them are still hidden. So they know they need to bring to the surface a lot that is being kept inside of this person, and they struggle with bringing it to the light, right? Because they are in a deceptive energy right now. I mean, this is a very dark, cloudy energy that I feel with this person. But look at what was here in the very back over here. The sun is back there, right? So soon enough, this sun will come into the light. It will be morning, right? It'll be daylight soon enough. But right now there is a pause within that. So that's the struggle here. But like I said, justice will be brought to the situation. It will all be illuminated very, very soon. And I feel like this person still hasn't accepted that you are their happiness too. You know, not to define their happiness by you, not anything like that. But I feel like they haven't made peace with the fact that, hey, Sagittarius is a person that I'm meant to be with for the rest of my life. Or that Sagittarius actually makes me very happy. You know, it's like their own pride and ego probably doesn't let them accept that just yet. So let's clarify this sun. All right, what's up with the sun over there? What needs to be brought to light? Yeah, you see what I'm saying? It's not coming out quickly because this person really doesn't want the truth out yet. But it's not their choice. Temperance, yeah, exactly. Divine timing. It'll all come out soon. You just need to have patience. I feel like when the cards sometimes don't want to tell us what's going on, it's because, you know, there's also beauty in not knowing everything. Tarot cards don't need to tell you everything, right? Some things are left better unsaid, left better just seen for yourself in real time. Right, so that's kind of what I feel here, that in divine timing, the truth will be brought to the surface. You see the sun again, look at the sun in the background. You got to just chill. I mean, you have been doing that, but just for the confirmation that you just got to do your own thing. I mean, this is your card. Okay, you have to focus on yourself, heal yourself. This person is healing themselves, healing their happiness. Maybe this person has been in this very dark, clouded energy for a long time. For their own doings, right? Nothing against you. So I like that. They are focusing on themselves. They are trying to work on this. Again, whether you realize it or not. At the bottom of the deck is the World. So yeah, they have to close out some cycles that have been preventing them from growing, from bringing that truth to the light. Okay, they could still be in that dark energy, but that cycle is closing. They are awakening to this. All right. So your challenge is the Five of Cups. Yeah, you could be struggling a little bit because you don't see any of this in the 3D right now, right? You just feel it. You know, this person could be, you could almost feel like they're a figment of your imagination at this point, because maybe you've been in separation for quite some time. So there is sadness here. You do feel like there's a loss. I feel like some of you have major peace that maybe nothing is ever going to happen with this person. You know, but that's your challenge, because there's a need to still have faith in this, believe it or not. And I know it's harder. It gets harder, right? Or it doesn't get harder, but it's easier to let go at this point. And definitely let go if you feel like that's what you need to do. You know, I don't think you should be hung up over this person either. And I don't think you are. I just feel like subconsciously your feelings are very intense for this person, that they're hard to ignore. So you do get this little bit of a pang of sadness out of nowhere. Like you wake up in the morning and you think like, you know, but you can't help it. If you could help it, you wouldn't feel like that, of course. I feel like you're hoping for the day where they make amends, make peace with you, apologize for everything. Yeah, High Priest as your challenge. It could be coming at the expense of your beliefs right now. You know, I feel like you've told yourself that this is going to happen. It's just a matter of having patience. But sometimes you have those bad days where you feel like, I don't know if what I've been telling myself is true. You know, you get disillusioned sometimes. I really do feel that. And it's hard for you to stick to your morals and your beliefs, everything that you've taught yourself up until this point. I feel like this connection has been a very strong catalyst to your spiritual awakening. And sometimes, you know, you could feel that maybe it was just for that for you to just tap into your spiritual self and not be in union with this person. You know, but the whole purpose of this connection is to let go of an expectation. And yeah, if maybe your spiritual awakening was just the only reason for it, then that's okay too. But I feel like there is some sadness over that energy. I'm feeling the Two of Pentacles in my mind's eye, so you could be struggling to find balance between that. Then we have the Magician at the bottom of the deck. So yeah, it's like this was a manifestation of yours, right? You are manifesting this connection, but you struggle with it on the days that it just feels very, very impossible. All right. So the feelings of this person is the Queen of Pentacles. I feel like that's how they see you, to be honest. Regardless of gender. Okay, King of Pentacles, if you want to call it that. But I feel like this person knows that there is a lot of abundance in this connection. There's a lot of growth here. Okay, they definitely want to cater to you. But there's just something that still refrains them from doing so, because they're still in a deceptive energy. But they are working on themselves. They are trying. So at least you know that there is growth within this person. Believe it or not, there is growth. King of Swords, wow. With the Knight of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So I feel like the King of Swords is them. That's why there's this disconnect right now. Because they see you as the Queen of Pentacles, as the Empress too, right? The Empress and the Queen of Pentacles go hand in hand. They're very similar in that divine feminine energy. But I think that's why there's a bit of a disconnect within the connection right now, because they're coming up as a King of Swords. You could be dealing with an air sign, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. But yeah, this person is getting real with themselves. They're being logical with themselves. They're detaching from their emotions so that they can get the job done. so that they can bring justice to themselves and work on themselves. It's not a energy where I feel like they're purposely avoiding you or anything like that. It's because they are needing to get logical with themselves and get out of their feelings so that they can ascend and do the spiritual work, do the inner healing, things of that nature. Okay, so to you, they could be coming off as the King of Swords, big time. And here you are, someone who's very nurturing, soft, compassionate, and you've done your spiritual growth, right? So I feel like this, I mean, look how stern he looks, but to me, he looks determined also. I feel like you're a lot more further along your journey on your spiritual path. This person is still catching up. Okay, they could be like just an arm's length away, but I feel like right now they know that they need to be serious with themselves so that they can get the job done. At the bottom of the deck is the Knight of Cups. Yeah, they definitely do want to express express their feelings to you if they haven't already. Made some sort of romantic gesture just to show you that they do care. But either way, they do come up as a King of Swords. So it's hard to believe their feelings when they come up as a Knight of Cups sometimes, because you think like, well, they're just going to detach any second now. How you're feeling is the Two of Cups. Yeah, energy does not lie, right? You feel it, they feel it. And that's why you've accepted this connection. And again, that's why it hurts to see this in separation or see this at a disconnect, because you feel this with them. You guys could have shared this very intimate, passionate moment, and you've never forgotten it. Neither of you have forgotten it. You guys both think about it just as much. And I feel like that's why it's so difficult to move on from this person and let go of them. But I feel like you are being led and guided to let go of this person while things, work out in the background energy. Two of Pentacles, there it is. Yeah, see, but you go back and forth. You struggle with it. Two of Wands, 222. So definitely look up that angel number if you've been seeing it a lot. We just had it come through. And we have it over here too. So we have 2 4s. 4 2s, sorry. Wow. Yeah, you are unsure about this though. You struggle with accepting it sometimes. I mean, you've accepted it. You know it in your hearts of hearts. But there's a part of you that struggles with believing it 100% wholeheartedly, because in the 3D, it feels impossible, right? So you go back and forth a lot. And there's a need to find balance during this time, because you could be feeling imbalanced. If you start questioning this connection, it's only because you start questioning yourself and your worth. And it's a call for you to go within. Maybe you're trying to distract yourself with many things, taking on too many projects, and you're just leaving yourself burnt out at the end of the night. So be careful with that. I feel like there's a need to just choose something and stick to it. If it's putting this person in the back burner and chasing a dream, chasing a passion, then do that. Don't let this person stop you from living your true self, living your path. I feel like when this person was in your life, you probably had a lot of passion and you went after the things that you really loved, because this person gave you that flame in your butt, and maybe when they left, it kind of fizzed out, and you thought, you may have even gotten into a little bit of a rut of depression, and hey, that happens to us all. But I feel like now is the time to start picking yourself up and moving forward and allowing the passion to come in without needing this person's energy to fuel you up. Wow. But yeah, I feel like with that Two of Wands, it's time to make a decision, make a plan to go towards your dreams. Because I feel like this person, they probably have things they're working on as well, and then you're the big prize at the finish line. So what's your big prize, right? I feel like for you to have this person isn't as much of a challenge as it is for this person to have you, because this person has to meet you at your vibrational level. And right now, if you guys are not at the same vibration, it's almost impossible, right? So there's something else for you to focus on, for you to chase, Does that make sense? Like, I feel like this person's challenge is to meet you at your vibrational level. You're already there. You've already kind of crossed that off your list. Now your challenge is to chase your dream and let this person catch up to you when it's right, when it's their time. Wow. Sagittarius, your readings are always so amazing. I can't even. Okay. So the desire for this person is the Two of Wands and the Magician. Exactly. Like I said, you are their prize. You are that challenge that they want to go after. They are manifesting you, and they are manifesting a way to get to you, believe it or not. Because I feel like for this person, it's like trying to get through a maze to get to you. Whereas you're already at the finish line, right? You've already made your way through the maze. I feel like in your spiritual path and journey, ascension process, you're ahead of this person. Okay, so I feel like this is them barely thinking about taking those steps to meet you there. Because before, I feel like to this person, they probably could have even just told themselves, like, I'm never going to be at Sagittarius's vibration, so why bother? But this is them starting to question, like, hey, I can actually meet Sagittarius at their vibrational level, whatever it takes. That's literally what I just heard. Whatever it takes to be with Sagittarius. They're starting to understand that it's a very determined energy that they'll do whatever it takes to meet you at your vibrational level, but it is an ongoing process. It's not an overnight success. Just the same way as your spiritual journey wasn't, pretty, and it wasn't fast either. With those 222s coming out, it could have been a 2-year long spiritual process. You could still be on your process as well, right? We're never fully ascended. We're always awakening too. But I feel like your dark night of the soul could have taken 2 years, and perhaps this person's dark night of the soul is going to take 2 years too. Wow, look at that. Judgment. Exactly. They are awakening to this connection once again. They are being put through the test, though. Are they going to make it out alive? Are they going to do exactly as spirit and guides are telling them to do? But this person is definitely being put through it right now. It's just the same way as you have. I feel like you've been on this path as well. But now they are finally taking this leap of faith to take that challenge. Before, there was just a blockage entirely within this person that they just didn't even want to take that challenge. But now they're taking it, knowing that it's going to be a little bit painful or a lot painful, but they're taking it. Right? They were being called to reinvent themselves for the longest time, but with it being in the reverse, that was them saying no. But now they're contemplating to wake the F up. Literally, that's what I'm feeling. I feel like I'm getting like, this person is just I think I said this last time. I could be wrong if it was Sagittarius' reading or somebody else's, but I just feel like this person is very slow to move and act, like the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, but they are making their way. There is progress. It's just very slow. So if you have the patience for it, cool. If you don't, that's cool too. Yeah, look at this. 10 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. They know who you are. They know they want to wife you up, husband you up. Okay, they know that you are that person for them. But it's a journey. It's a process. They need to accept that first and then do the necessary work to have you. Because you're not an easy catch. You're someone that this person actually has to really drum through hoops to get to you. And I think that's beautiful, because I feel like if that person is willing to do all that, then they're a keeper. Your desire for the connection is the Lovers. So again, this is a life-changing choice, right? This is a life-changing connection. So that's why this person has a choice to either stay stagnant and not reinvent themselves and stay in that deceptive energy, or to up-level and be with you, right? So your desire here is for both of you to ascend, listen to the angels, and do as you're being told by a higher power than you, right? Like what you're feeling in your heart, you just want this, right? You've always wanted this, but I feel like you're understanding that this is a journey. It's a challenge, yada, 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 right? Probably tired of hearing it at this point. But I feel like that's you wanting this person to make the right choice. But they are. I definitely feel that they are. Seven of Cups. Yeah, but then you get into a confused energy where you start to feel like, is it just wishful thinking? Am I disillusioned here? Is this true? So with that Seven of Cups, I feel like this is you wanting to know that your visions are real, that your fantasies will come true. You know, because it could be it could definitely feel like wishful thinking at this point, because you feel this very hot and strong, passionate energy for this person, but they're nowhere to be seen or found, right? So yeah, I feel like this is you wanting that confirmation that, hey, is this still real? And it is. All those messages about having patience, needing to have faith, divine timing, all of that, it still is at play here. Nothing has changed. It's just, it gets harder when more months pass by, right? But honestly, the more time passes, the more this person is awakening. So do trust your dreams. You know, shoot for the stars. The sky is the limit. At the bottom of the deck is the King of Cups. So yeah, this is you, once again, knowing that this person is in love with you, but wanting to hear it from themselves, right? Not from me, not from other tarot readers, not from other cards that you pull for yourself, but wanting to hear it from them. All right, so I'm surprised the Emperor didn't pop up, but with the Two of Cups, the Lovers, the Divine Feminine over there, the Empress, definitely feeling the masculine energy here. All right, so let's go ahead and get a potential outcome and just see what action this person plans to take in the next, I don't know, future energy, I guess. But don't get caught up in the future energies, right? This is just for fun. So let's just see what could potentially happen. Wow. King of Pentacles. Wasn't I saying I was feeling like a slow moving energy, like an earth sign? I said Knight of Pentacles, so close. So you could be dealing with the Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. But yeah, this person is definitely doing that work that they need to in order to be with you. Okay, they could come off a little bit intimidating because this person is just a very, like they just have a really strong demeanor about themselves. But they are working on themselves. They are doing whatever it takes to up-level their vibration. Okay, the King of Pentacles is dedicated, loyal to their cause. Okay, so I feel like they are working on it. Like I said, you got a winner here. This person is devoted to you, believe it or not. I don't think they're talking to anybody else. If you've ever been feeling that, that's just throw that out of the ballpark. They're not. They're just focusing on work and themselves, to be honest. With, wow, the Page of Wands and the Ten of Swords that just popped out as well. So there could be some sort of communication as to why this Ten of Swords happened. Because I feel like right now you may be in the Ten of Swords where you're still, you know, feeling betrayed and hurt that this person hasn't made any movement towards you. But it's because they're still working on themselves. So I feel like there may be some sort of lighthearted energy. You may hear from them, you know, but it's going to be lighthearted. It's not going to be an outpouring of emotions. It's just going to be like a, hey, what's up? And maybe that's it, you know. All right, so let's get into the oracle now. I'm going to pull from this deck and we'll see what message comes up for you guys here. All right. All right, we have awareness and choices. I am aware that to make informed choices for my highest good, my mind, body, and heart need to be in sync as one. In synchronicity, I can create the future I need to complete my journey of self. Beautiful. I feel like that's a message for you, Sagittarius, because we did get the twos, right? The twos are always, to me, like a reminder to be balanced. So I feel like you are needing to balance your mind, body, and heart during this time so that you can be in sync and, yeah, manifest whatever you want. At the bottom of the deck, sacrifice. Opportunity is never wasted. Every sacrifice made pushes each twin towards their own to self-alignment. It's not about fixing your twin, but yourself. Everything else will fall into place. Exactly. And I feel like you already knew that, just for the confirmation, right? All right, lastly, let's see what they like to say to you. I'm going to pull a love letter. I haven't done this in a while, but this will be what they want to say to you. All right. If at any point the card says girl or something, just toss it and switch it to whatever gender you identify with. All right. All right, what does this person want to say to Sagittarius? Although I didn't say it, I felt so much love for you. I don't know if you could feel it in my touch, see it in my eyes, but I'm sorry that I didn't speak it from my heart. You are such a truly incredible person. I don't know anyone else like you. You are such a rare find, and I know how special that makes you. Exactly. Like I said, right, there's nobody else like you. You're a challenge. This person knows that, but they're still struggling, right? They still are trying to figure out how to express themselves to you. So give it time, have patience, Sagittarius. All right, if you feel it in your heart to do so. Otherwise, if not, then you don't have to. All right, so I hope you enjoyed that message. I hope it brought you the clarity and insight that you've been seeking during this time frame. If it did, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share so that others may receive this message and it helps support my channel. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in your next reading. Bye.